All right. All right. So I think that we can start now. It's already half past. Um. So, hey there, people. How are you doing? Um. This is Lucas. Um. I'm one of the leaders of this global entrepreneur movement in Germany. Um. I'm here with Craig Huxtable today, and we are going to tell you something about our business and what we are basically doing, so that everybody could get an overview of all that stuff. Um, yeah, first of all, something about me. So, like I already said, I'm Lucas. I'm 20 years old, living in the middle of Germany. Um, I'm straight out of a middle class family, so we didn't have that much money always. So that was the reason my father always said, okay, Lucas, if you want to buy something, you have to go to work for. And so I did. So I started working with 14 years old. Did some jobs at the supermarket or doing sandwiches at Subways or delivering pizza with the car and all that stuff. Um, and I realized really early for myself that this couldn't be everything from life, right? So that's the reason I started, yeah, thinking about entrepreneurship and being self-employed really early. Um, but I never had that tool that allowed me doing this, you know. Um, and like already half a year, 6 or 7 months ago, one of my friends told me about this new thing called wealth generators. Um, and I was like, okay, let's listen to this because I never heard about that before. Invest in money, working with forex, and these are the issues we are talking today about. Um, and I was like, okay, let's listen to this. And 3 days after I heard a lot of opinions of many people, I said, okay, let's do this. I'm going to try this because if you don't risk something, you can't win something. Um, Develop my mindset over the time, did some personal development, and thought about myself in this case, and my totally view changed. And that's why I'm now working with a lot of people internationally. For example, Craig in the UK, um, and building up legacy, telling people about wonderful things and actually how to become financially free, um, geographically free, geographically free, and yeah, being financially fit, right? Something you don't learn at school or at university. That's something you have to do on your own. Yeah, and that's what we are basically talking about today. And that's why I'm going to introduce you to Craig Huxtable. Craig is one of the most interesting people I ever met because we started writing like 4 months ago when I told them about this whole thing, and it took a little bit of time. We talked a lot of times until he started, but I think he's one of the most valuable persons I've ever met. He's not only business consulting person knowing how to do business. He actually used to be um, a music man, so he knew how to do music. He's was really famous out there, not only in the UK, also in whole Europe. But and that's the most important fact. He's also father, a family man, and husband, and that's one of the biggest goals and the biggest whys, not only for Craig, also for me. Right, spending quality time with the family, spending time with friends, doing what you want in this case, and not have to rely on a job because job is only just over broke. You get what I'm saying? But enough of talking for me now. Um, that's what I wanted to say about Craig. So listen up to this guy. He's really valuable. He's yeah. like I said, one of the most valuable people I know. Um, he reached the first rank in the company after a few weeks and already saved a free use of the product, so he can use our products for free doing trading and forex stuff. And he's going to tell you something about the company now. All right, Craig, are you ready?
Yes, Lucas, how you doing, my big man? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Yeah,
It's
man.
all good. Now, greetings, all more life and power, energy and strength, everlasting manners, respect and love. You know, you have to give thanks and praise first of all. And I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate the kind words, Lucas. You know what I mean? It's been a great pleasure. You know what I mean? Being able to be connected with you on this blissful journey. You see it? So,
Likewise.
it's been
Likewise.
good. It's been good. And like Lucas did mention, you know what I mean? In regards to myself, and many know me personally, and many don't know me personally, and those who don't know me personally, um, these stories of my past and the things I used to do is just to show and give a good reflection and help resonate with individuals who do certain things as well in regards to maybe in the entertainment industry. And it's not only that, because I do many other stuff as well, and I know that there's a lot of other people who's involved in different types of businesses who are from all different backgrounds. So I know that Lucas has mentioned forex and mentioned that side of stuff, and I don't want anyone to think, hey, listen, I don't have any experience in forex, or I don't have any experience in running a business online. The online world, yeah, I'll say from now, the online world is not like the offline world. All right. Um, there's been a lot of hardships in the offline world where it seems like every man for themselves, and it's dog eat dog. The online world is nothing like that. When you really truly do go out your way to embrace it and get involved with what's happening online, you start to realize that there's a lot of different resonations out there where people just are happy to connect with you. They're happy to connect with you and they're happy to help. You can message somebody and say, hey, listen, I'm new to online marketing. I see that you're quite active on it, and they're always willing to connect with you. So, there are going to be a lot of stuff that I'm going to be speaking about today, but today is going to be mainly about your questions. Yeah, your questions. It's answering any sort of questions that you have, because that's how I work best. I work best with questions. All right, so I'm letting you know how I work, and I work best with questions. So I will give you a brief history on myself, and Lucas did give a small synopsis on me. Do you know what I mean? And I'll just give a brief history of myself, just to bring you guys up to speed. So as you do know, yes, my name's Craig Huxtable. Those who don't know, that's me. All right, I am a father of two blissful children, and I'm a mentor and a coach to many as well. Okay, and in the offline world, I'm a business development consultant, and for the online world, I am a digital solution entrepreneurship expert. So I provide solutions for the entrepreneurship journey for individuals who want to pursue, and also those who want to expand their businesses as well and have an online presence. So a lot of you are interested in building your own businesses, because that's why you're here today. You wouldn't be here today unless you have a business yourself, or you're interested in building a business, or you're just interested in leaving your current 9 to 5. And if that's the case, then hey, well, this is the first step, and I applaud you for being here. Genuinely, I do applaud you for being here, because this is always the first step, regardless of what level. This is always the first step, just going out there to receive some form of information that may help you on your journey moving forward. So, just for a connection, my past is as a recording artist, a music business professional, and why I pursued my journey to be strictly business and not really into the music anymore. Simply, I went on tour in Geneva, 2013, the year my daughter was born, my first child. I went to Geneva for only a 4-day tour, and my children's mum was 4 months pregnant with our first child, and I I I just missed the belly. You know, long story short, I missed the belly. I was out there for 4 days and I missed the belly, and I realized that by doing music, it meant I'm gonna have to be living the fast lane. You know, living in that fast lane, touring, and not be around the family. Because you know, when you're a recording artist, you're self-employed, and the self-employed work ain't like being employed. You know, being employed means, hey, you know, you you got a job, and you know, when you go away for a while, it's considered to be annual leave. So you go on AL, and you'll still get paid. You see, with self-employed, there's no holidays. Yeah, there's no holidays. Yeah, if you don't work, you don't get paid. And as a recording artist, that was my status. I was a self-employed recording artist. You know, I was a recording, performing artist who, you know, performed music for the purpose of release. You know, and that was a heavy commitment. And in the commitments of knowing that I was about to pursue a new journey of becoming a father, I had to make a decision. And I just replaced the word music with something else. I just knew I had to just be a business professional. As a music business professional, I learnt the business because I was a independent recording artist, and I realized that I had to be a business professional and no longer do music, because it meant that I would not be around my family. So there were more aspects to it, especially when my son was born. Okay, when my son was born, that's when I realized I didn't want my son to grow up thinking that he has to grow up to be a jest. And I'm not saying anybody who does music is a jest. I'm being real in the way I vocal things. All right. And when I vocal things, it's as simple as this. The entertainment industry is exactly what it is. It's the entertainment industry. All right. And you know, if you go back in the days, the entertainer was the jest, the guy who ran around with bells on his head. Yeah. And I don't want my son growing up thinking that's all that life holds for him. Yeah, there's much more. Yeah, so when my son was born, it made it official, and I just had to continue pursuing business. So that's why I'm here today. You know, that's why I'm here today. I leveraged my passion. I made them my why. You know, and it was more than enough reason for me to get up. You know, get up and say, you know what, I'm getting up now, and I'm going out there to go and do what needs to be done because it's necessary. It needs to be done. It's my obligation. They're not they're not how could I put it? A hindrance to my journey. If anything, it's the most blissfulest stepping stone and level of growth that I could ever endure. So yes, you can tell my level of why, and we can be here all day talking about the reasons why. And reality is, I want to address questions that many may have. So today we're going to be touching on the entrepreneurial journey, okay, and basically giving you some core principles, on the entrepreneurial journey and how we can actually pursue it, and certain mentalities, and knowing that there's going to be a mindset shift as well. So there's going to be levels of mindset shift that we need to know and be prepared for, because there's a difference in wealth and being wealthy and being rich. You know, there's a big difference. You know, many are rich with love, rich with spirituality. You know, you can be rich with many things, and that's one of the main things that it's what we choose to be rich with. It's what we interpret richness to be. And you know, in my environment, I'm rich with family love and spirituality. It's a blissful thing. So wealth is sharing that. You know, to build wealth is to share. You know, and to truly embrace your journey and build assets. You know, and having that aspect of leveraging what you see before you to help achieve certain levels of growth by amalgamating what you already know to what you now have, and then sharing that so another person can get inspired by that, is a blissful thing, and that's wealth. You know, to me, that's my definition. That's what I feel wealth is. You know, so the entrepreneurial journey is the journey that I can present that is to wealth, and I can't, you know, hold somebody's hand or push them through a door. All I can do is show you, and show you many aspects of many reasons as to why many of us we chose not to take any more opportunities, because we did feel a lot of hardships in life, you know, have a lot of obstacles and challenges that we faced, and that may pose a defense mechanism where we don't want to take any more opportunities, or we don't want to take a risk, you know. And the reality is, when we were children, we took risks. We took risks every day. We didn't stop taking risks. We pursued everything that we wanted to pursue just because it was the joy of living, you know. And just because we're adults now and we talk, we would think that we know more than a child, whereas a child actually knows more than we do. Yeah, because they're living without fear. They're living without fear. They're embracing everything. They're embracing every opportunity, you know, and that's how they learn. That's how they grow. And that's how we learn. That's how we grow. And that's what I'm learning. I'm learning every day. I'm learning right now as I'm speaking to you. Right now I'm thanking myself for doing this. Yeah. I read a caption once on Instagram, and it said, do something that you will thank yourself for in the future. So do something today that you will thank yourself for later. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Right now I'm saying thank you, Craig. Thank you for taking the step to actually do this. You know, because many challenges, like I've mentioned, many challenges in life would hinder and stop us and make us put up walls to stop us from even being vocal like this. And reality is, I'm just here to just express what I'm feeling, express my journey. It says business awakening. Business awakening is just a reflection of my journey. And all I can do is give a reflection of my journey to let you know, hey, I'm here. So it can't be that bad. You know, it can't be that bad. You know, it can't be that bad. You know, many of, you know, I know that I was afraid to take certain risks because something might be a scam. Something might be this. And it's like, hey, you know what? It might have been a scam for that person who decided to post it on social media, but the reality is the time that and energy that they put into their blog to talk about something being how could I put it, spam or scam or fraud. It's the energy that they put in. It could have been put into actually the business, and that's how I felt as well in 9 to 5. It's the same energy, you know, putting the same energy into a 9 to 5 and going to work every day. And I started to say to myself, hold on. The time and effort that I just put in for this whole 30 days, I could have put that into my own business. And then that's when I realized, and I said to myself, if I'm in a 9 to 5, or if I'm doing anything, even if I'm self-employed, I said, if I'm doing something and I feel like I should be doing something else, I probably should. It's as simple as that. I said I probably should. Yeah, it means I must be doing something else. I'm not gonna sit here and do this anymore. If I'm getting the feeling saying to me I must be doing something else. Yeah, I'm a leaper. I jump off cliffs. Okay, I'm not saying go out there and go and get a whole bunch of arrows in your back. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. I wouldn't recommend that to anybody. I wouldn't say to anyone, hey, go out there and go and get some scars. No, I wouldn't recommend that to anyone. I wouldn't not recommend it either. Yeah, because it's not my journey. I wouldn't not recommend it either. What I can do though, I can provide my guidance. I can assist in any way, shape or form that I can. Because hey, guess what? I went out on the battlefield. I went out there with my shield. And my shield has a lot of dents in it. And a lot of dents from a whole bunch of arrows. Because I grew up with a mindset that I like to do a lot of stuff myself. I like to know how things work. I like to know the systems and know how the systems work. I like to know what the core of these systems are. So I like to learn the cornerstones. Yeah? And that's one saying that I heard, which was you could either be a man who knows a little about a lot, or a lot about little. And I thought to myself, hey, that's right. I know a little about a lot. And the little that I do know is the most valuable piece. I take what really matters. And I apply the 80-20 rule. And many would know about the 80-20 rule. If you don't, then hey, just quickly Google it. Yeah, the 80-20 rule. I won't go through all of the stuff right now, because that would just be a long session. Yeah, the 80-20 rule. Okay, it's 20% effort and 80% results. All right, so that's what I apply. So I learn these systems, I learn the cornerstones, I learn the foundations, and then I build upon all those foundations. I build my own structure. You see, I build my own structure with patience, with persistence, with consistency. Yeah, with precision. And then at the end, you always find revelation. And then you have your ultimate creation, which is a blissful thing. Yeah, it's a blissful thing. And it's just embracing your journey. And that's all I do, really. I just embrace the journey. And you know, I've been able to embrace the journey with Lucas, who mentioned to me, which was wealth generators. And I said, I was on a search for loads of businesses. You know, I went through a rise and fall of my own, and I thought to myself, am I going to stop myself? Is that going to stop me from taking opportunities, or am I going to continue? And it didn't stop me from taking opportunities. I decided I wanted to go out there and find opportunities out there that people can take and apply with themselves, so then they can build their own businesses, especially about building businesses online. So it was one of those aspects where I said, okay, well, I'm going to find these opportunities where people can build up these businesses, because 98% of businesses out there that say that they're a business that helps you, and you know, and you can learn from us, and we've got valuable information. 98% of them, they serve no purpose. Yeah, they serve no purpose whatsoever. Yeah, they are garbage, and they are partly the reason why a lot of people don't refuse to take risks online or even offline. You know, so I went out there anyway. Like I said, I've got a lot of dents on my shield, because I tried out a lot of these companies. You know, I spent a lot of money. You know, I spent a lot of money trying out these companies, and the joyful thing is I was just able to draft some emails to these companies, which helped me get my money back on a lot of them. But you know, that's neither here or there. So the reality is this: I found many that work. Yeah, I found many that work, and I've honed in on those that work, and that's where Business Awakening steps in. All right, so Business Awakening has a connection with a lot of these businesses that genuinely do work. Yeah, so if you're looking for education, businesses that provide education on how to effectively run a business online with marketing, AdWord campaigns, PPCs, and many other stuff as well, you know, those businesses are out there. And if you want to get connected with them, just give me a shout, or get hold of the person who told you about this call, and they can connect you with me to be a mentor. And if you're looking for mentorship, if you're looking for coaching, all of that is available. It's not only available here, you know, speaking to I today. You know, there's many individuals, there's many aspects. There's just from messaging people on Instagram, from messaging individuals on Facebook, you will find people. You know, myself and Lucas, we met over Instagram. Yeah, we met over Instagram, and Lucas said, "Hey, listen, I've got a business that I'm with, and we deal with forex market. Have you heard of the forex trade?" I was like, "Yeah, I've heard of them. I've heard of forex. I've heard of currency and everything else, and I've been dabbing into it. There's a company over here in the UK that offer training on that as well. And to me, I was just like, yeah, it's bliss. But reality is, I just need to know the business. I just need to know the system. Tell me the system. Yeah. So I think Lucas was happy that he didn't need to go through no pitch or nothing like that with me, because it was a straight, hey, Lucas, this you with me. You don't have to worry about any of the fluff. Just tell me the system. So Lucas told me how the system works, and to me, I just saw it as a no-brainer. Along with the other ones that I'm affiliated with, they were no-brainers as well. They are here. They are here to help you, and they are here to guide you. There are many out there that actually provide that guidance, and I'm not really gonna stress too much on how wealth generators works and how good Gem is. What I will do is just mainly just elaborate on how business is for you and what you can have here. What you can have here right now. Me speaking to you right now, I'm letting you know I'm on a journey, and this journey is blissful. I wouldn't be here broadcasting live if it wasn't. Okay, so there's a reason for everything, and all I have to say is, connect. Connection is bliss. Connection is bliss. And by connecting with what's happening right now and allowing yourself to be, embrace your journey is a blissful thing, because that's what I decided to do. I'm a dreamer. I was always dreaming big. Yeah, dreaming very big, and there's nothing wrong with dreaming. It's just that sometimes we can get lost in our dreams. Sometimes we can get lost in the surrealness, because our realities, sometimes it may feel more better than the reality. Yeah, so sometimes we can get lost in our dreams, but the reality is the dream is the future, and we cannot direct our journey from the front. You can only push your journey from behind or hold it from the side. The reality is you cannot pull your journey from the front, because if we're pulling on our journey, the only thing that's going to happen is it's going to end up having obstacles in front of it, and we're going to continue pulling on that string. And what if it's been stuck or got stuck behind a big rock and it can't move, and you're pulling on that rope or that string, just pulling on it? It's going to snap, and then you're going to lose your dream. You're going to lose your journey. You're going to lose your way. So I had to learn that. I had to learn to say, hey, Craig, these dreams are big and they're good, but the reality is you have to bring them in to reality. You have to materialize them. You have to start your business. If this is what you want your business to be, and when I say business, I mean your life, you have to start. So I decided to start. I decided to walk with it and guide it, and guide my business along its journey. And ever since I've been guiding my business along its journey, the journey's been ever blissful. And I'm able to meet individuals such as Lucas, and many other individuals such as Max, and Talani himself. There's many individuals who I've been able to connect with along my journey. And there's individuals out there who you also can connect with, who complement you on your journey, and you complement them on theirs. Because within this journey and the way how business are running now, it's not a world where people work for each other or for you. It's a world where we work with each other. So you have people who work with you. And to me, having someone work with me opposed to somebody who works for me, it sounds more blissful. Having someone that works with me is a blissful thing. And to me that sounds like togetherness. And that's exactly what you have in this environment. That's exactly what GEM is doing. We're a group of entrepreneurs who help individuals. Individuals like yourselves who are on this call right now, because you wouldn't be here. If the mindset wasn't there, we all share the same mindset. We don't share the same way of thinking, because the way we think is unique to our free will. We share the same mindset. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. That thing resonated with us. That's why we're here today. So therefore, we're able to then pursue something. So us global entrepreneurs can continue to be global entrepreneurs and help other global entrepreneurs on this movement. This movement is once again a blissful one. It's a reflection of my journey. It's a reflection of what I'm saying. I'm Craig Huxtable. I just happen to connect. It's about making that connection. Many want a business. Many want to start up a business and don't know where to start. And then when I'm asked many times, you know, as a business development consultant, I'm asked all the time, I need help starting up a business. My answer to that is always start. If you want to start a business, start. Start from the ground up. There's no need to worry about searching for a loan or anything like that. That can come after. If that's needed, it can come after. But the best thing to do in starting a business is starting. And I only say what I say from experience. I only say what I'm saying from a reflection of my own journey. So as it reflects, it injects. And what injects projects. You see? So it's only a projection now. And if it resonates, it will inject. And then that's how we proceed, and that's how we elevate, and that's how we go forth. So with that aspect, I wanted to press on, you know, the mindset. And just from how I engage and we conversate and we connect, it's just letting you know that this is the mindset of one who is already on this journey. And this is a mindset that I know many of you. I'm looking at the names. I see you here. You know, you got Lionart, you know, blissful individuals. You have Empress Light. I see you. You know, these are blissful characters. I see you. You know, and these are reflections that show. You know, these are reflections that show it's about a mindset, and the mindset that you develop, the mindset that you end up standing risen with when you pursue and take a journey, take ownership of a journey, so then you can pursue that journey for your life. Yeah, helping people focus on their future right now. You see how it says it? It says it right there. So we focus on your journey right now, not tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes. We already know the saying. Yeah, tomorrow never comes. We already know it. So the reality is the journey is today. The journey is now. Any decisions that get made, it gets made today. It gets made in the present. Because anything that we do today that's blissfully done and is productive, trust me, you'll thank yourself. Because I'm already thanking myself right now, like I said. I don't know what sort of webinars we all go on, because I listen to a whole bunch of webinars. And this is business awakening. This is business awakening. And all it is, it's a reflection of my journey. It's just a reflection of my journey. So I will press on some things. Okay, I will talk about some stuff regarding how gem works and how wealth generators work, because I know that there are many who have asked questions regarding the trading industry and how the forex market works. Okay, so in regards to building the wealth and continuing in that direction, this is how we can connect. So let me just find my bearings from that spiritual briefing. You can yeah, so I'll just have to find my bearings on that one. So many have asked about the forex market and how to make money for you, because that's what we're here for. It's all good, having a spiritual connection and being there mentally in the physical realm as well. What's happening, and there's things that we need in order to make sure that it's covered, so we can then pursue our aspects of life, have and embrace our lifestyles. So if we took into comparison and reflected upon Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and he has the cash flow quadrant, and in the top left you have E, which stands for employee. The bottom left you have S, which is self-employed. The top right you have B, which is business owner, and the lower right you have I, which is investor. Now, on the left hand side, the E and S, the employee and self-employed, those models, that system, both of them, you're trading your time for money. Alright? You're trading your time for money. That's what those systems is. And one of them gives many will say, a level of security, and one of them is very risk driven. Yeah. On the right hand side, where business and investor is, this is where many of us and many of you who are here today are standing in. This is where you're drifting more into. This is where you're approaching more into. You're stepping more into the direction of being business owners and investors. Because it's all good being a business owner and recuperating many funds and having profits. It's what you're doing with that profit. It's what we do with the profit that makes our business grow. And the reality is, that's having your business work for you. By putting your business to work for you, it enables you to experience some level of financial independence and abilities to be able to use your free will. Yeah, because I don't say this provides any freedom. Yeah, you're not going to achieve freedom through financial gain or any form of running a business or any. There's no this. I'm not going to stand here. Just remember, this is my reflection of how I see life. Okay, I'm not going to stand here and pose and say, hey, yes, you're going to achieve levels of freedom. You're going to be free. I don't say that. Okay, reality is we are already free, because we have the decision of free will. We have the decision of the responsibility of being able to be responsible for our actions, for our own actions. So therefore we are already free. So freedom, or being financially free, or time free, we are already all of that. It's just whether we allow ourselves to embrace that journey and continue to live our lives freely. It's not really about living our lives free, because we are already free to make the decisions we make. It's more so if we're able to be happy and do the things that we love. That's what it's about. That's what we did when we were children. When we woke up in the morning, we woke up hoping to do the things that we love, hoping to embrace the things that we love, and that's what we do. So we're already free. It's whether we allow ourselves to be captive to ourselves, the decisions that we make. So having, time investment, and then you make money off of your time investment, that's the E and S quadrant. And the B quadrant is you're leveraging your business. So you're effectively either leveraging your business, which is a residual business, or it's a business where, the old model, having people work for you, it's a business where you're leveraging people. Yeah? When it's a business where you have people that work with you, that's a different level of residual income. Okay? Being a business owner is residual income. It's not passive. It's not passive. Having a business work for you is residual income. Having your money work for you, that's passive. And it's passive income. Yeah? On that level. So, touch base on the investment side, because this is where we are more directed at. Okay? So, if you're in the I quadrant as an investor, then you will have your money work for you, which would mean that you're able to now spend your time doing the things that you love with the people that you love, because you no longer worry about going to a 9-to-5 to make money. You can actually go to a 9-to-5 because you genuinely like that 9-to-5. You can live, you can work self-employed because you genuinely like working self-employed, without the pressures of having to make money. Yeah? The pressure of making money. It's an illusion in my eyes. Okay? Anything I'm saying to you is my truth. This is my world, the world that I live in. Okay? I'm not saying it's something that everyone else needs to adapt to or see the world in my eyes. No. It's just a reflection of my truth, my world, how I see it. It's an illusion. At the same time, it's a blissful one. Embracing it is a blissful one. Allowing it to make itself for you is a blissful one. Being able to say, hey, I'm going to go out there and have my current income profit on itself. So now it makes money for me. That's how wealth generators work. And it just happens to so be it, they're called wealth generators. It's about sharing that. Sharing the aspect of being able to leverage your money rather than having someone leverage you to make them money. Or you have to leverage yourself to make money. Both are very exhausting. Both are very time consuming. Due to the simple fact that the only true investment in life that we have is our time. As many know as parents, I'm a parent. As many know as parents, the most precious thing we can give to a child is our time. Not money, our time. And what we do with that time, the love. So what is it right there? The one thing that drives us out of the bed every day to do the things that we want to do, that we love to do, with those that we love in the time that we have. So therefore, time and love are a connection. And if you're having your money make money for you, who's making money? Where's your time investment? You see? So I repeat once again, love and time is the connection. And if you have your money making money for you, where's the investment? Is it the true investment of time, or is it an investment of financial gain? Which one is more precious to you? Which one is a blissful journey that is a sight to pursue. I know which one's bliss for me. And that's my reasons, that's my why. So I could continue and elaborate on what aspects or what joys you can receive from this business. And the reality is this: I am here. Connect with I, and we will be able to rise on this journey together. As Gem, Business Awakening, Trade Awakening, Wealth Generators, we are working together to help build rather than work for. Okay, so we're here. If there's any level of guidance that's needed throughout this journey, there's mentorship. Globally, we are the global entrepreneur movement. There's a level of mentorship globally. There's levels of coaching globally. The contacts are daily. Whether it's contact via WhatsApp, whether it's contact via Skype, whether it's contact via Facebook. Anyway, any means necessary we can contact. Because we're a family, not a system. Our movement is a family movement. We're not a system. It's not a computer you'll be speaking to. It's people. If you have problems, real life problems, connections with us can connect. So on that, I will say, yes, I am a mentor and I do have students. But the reality is this: I'm only one man. Alright? And we do portion it out and make sure we can connect with as many people as possible. And the time I get to spend with family is the time I get to spend with family. And I also get to embrace time with others and help them on their journey. So, you know, what I would say is, you know, just to conclude on anything, is if there's any aspects you would like to know about the journey regarding Forex, get in contact with the person who sent you this link, so then you can connect with them. Alright? And if there's any questions you have in regarding anything as well right now, I'm more than welcome to answer any questions. So if you guys have any questions as well, I'm more than welcome to go through those questions. Alright? And like I said, I deal with this vibration. I'm not a person who's going to come up here and start saying it, you know, in a format. I just go off of vibration. Yeah, I came online today to just express myself. Okay, I came online to express myself about a business that I know works. Okay, and it's multiple businesses. These businesses work, and it's just embracing what journey you feel is right for you, and you know, embracing those journeys mean that we're here to connect, so we can connect easily. So what I will say is, like I said, if best thing to do would be to get in contact with the person who referred you to this this live feed, this live stream via the YouTube. And what we can do is, what we can do is we can get started. You can book a mentor, a meeting with a mentor. We can get you started on finding out how you can start effectively trading Forex and having your money work for you. Alright? Now, I'm not going to go in too much into that. I'll just briefly let you know that, like I said, we're humans. We're not a robot, we're not a system. So, space, time, in that sense, can be limited. Okay? We like to broaden it out by making sure you can get in contact with multiple leaders. As myself as UK lead, you have Lucas as well, who you can be in contact with, and there's many others who we can put you in contact with, where you can have a nice journey where you can pursue it and make sure everything's nice and sweet for you in regards to your journey. So what I can say is the best thing to do would be you can connect with us via, let me see here, you can connect with us via the Facebook. Many of you maybe have me on Facebook already. You can connect with myself, Craig Huxtable. You can also connect with Lucas as well. And you can also connect with us on the Instagram and as well, and via email. So all that information is here, which you will see as everything goes ahead. So if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to go ahead. You know, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to. So I do see in the chat, I see anybody have a question. Anything, don't worry. I'm willing to answer anything. Yes, I. I've got one on my WhatsApp, which is silent. Yeah, you decided to message me on my WhatsApp instead. All right, say Marshall. Okay. Yes, I like those movements there. All right, cool. All right. Well, even still, okay. Well, what the Forex market is, it's the foreign exchange market. All right, the foreign exchange market. You're trading currencies. Okay, so you're trading currencies, and it's putting your money to work for you. All right. So that's what the Forex market is. It's actually you're trading currencies. And the way how Wealth Generators works is it's your own brokerage account. Wealth Generators does not hold your brokerage account. It's like having a bank account that you're trading with. That's what it's basically like. It's like having a bank account that you're trading with. So you put some, you put you deposit a certain amount within your bank account, and you're just effectively trading with that. And what Wealth Generators is doing, we're providing you with alerts, with experienced traders who have over 40 years experience in trading, and you will be receiving the same trade alerts that they have and that they share with you. So that's what we do with the Forex market on our side. So the Forex market is the foreign exchange market. All right. So you're trading currencies. It's, you've got the stock exchange market and you've got shares market as well. So, that's how it all works. So you've got the foreign exchange market. And if I was to go through the whole scope of that, then that would be me sitting here talking to you about why Switzerland is one of the best and most flourishing countries in who's not in the EU, independently from the EU. So and how well they do with the economic side of stuff. And we'll have to go into histories to know about Forex and stuff, and that will be a different educational meeting. So yes, I have got a few messages via my WhatsApp. I like my people, I like the way they are. Yeah. You're shy. I know. I know. Yeah, many are shy. I know. Many are shy. That's how it goes. But it's okay. Don't worry. I'll answer the question here. It's okay. I can answer the question on my WhatsApp as soon as it comes through. I'm willing to answer it. Okay. Wealth Generators. Yes, we are. We're not a brokerage. We're not a brokerage company. It's not. It don't run like a. They're not brokers, like, so to speak. They're not the ones managing your account. You're not trading with them. Okay. They have no control over you. There's no third parties managing your accounts. It's all you. Everything you do is due to you. Okay? Alright? It's you taking responsibility for your actions, at the same time learning. Okay? That's the blissfulest thing. Okay? So you're able to learn, leverage the experience from those who already know how to trade. So you're leveraging the experience from a trader, so you're able to make money from trading. Okay, all right. So just so I can put that in the same words in different aspects. So I'm not a trader. I just make money from trading. If that makes it more easier, you know, there's many who are traders and there's many who just make money from trading. Okay, so if that helps in that sense. There's many who are traders and there's many who just make money. If that helps. Yes, I'm seeing more messages. I love the way you. Yes, Oh, that's bliss. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad it's been. You know, I'm glad you've been able to take something from it. You know, I'm glad you've been able to take something from it. I'm glad it helps in some way. You know, some say I provide some good nuggets, and just some things that I say, and it provides some level of relief. You know, in regards to setting up a business online, and you know, some fears that they may face. You know, to set up a business online, and seeing more of these things provide a sense of, you know, reassurance to them, and that's bliss, and I appreciate that. You know, yeah, if it provides reassurance, I'm gonna make sure I do as much as I'm gonna make sure I do as much as possible. You know, where you're able to share it with others as well. You know, where you can actually take those links and share it with others who you know it can resonate with and benefit. So, you know, in regards to that, at least you know that avenue is there and available to you, so you can have those to play with in any action. Yeah, so that's bliss. That's bliss. Is there any more? I know that there was a question regarding business. There was a question regarding business and the aspects of leveraging business. Okay, leveraging online businesses. Okay, yeah, you can leverage many online businesses with wealth generators. There is actually the ability to be able to have a network and build a network, and that's the business building aspect. You know, allowing you to be a true team leader, and that teaches you a lot of team leading mindsets as well. So that teaches you the mindset of team leading, and many who have ambitions to start your own business, it's one that really does resonate with individuals who want to start their own business, and team leading aspect is strongly advised and promoted without gem because we just want to share this. You know, being able to embrace others on their journey and show them how it works for them, you know, and help you know, set things in stone to help it work for them is bliss. But the reality is that only you can make it work for you, really, in the real world. Though we can only show you examples and give you levels of guidance, so you don't end up walking out on the battlefield and getting arrows in your back. Yeah, because I've got back problems now, so you know, taking a lot of dents. All right, so you know, that's what I had. That's what I chose to do. Yeah, that's what I chose to do in order to learn. So, you know, at least you know that you can leverage what I've already experienced, and it kind of makes the journey you know, give you some level of relief on your journey. You know, just by being able to leverage others, and having a mentor as well helps. You know, I would say that having a mentor helps. You know, I've been blessed to have my family as my mentor, and being able to have loved ones as my mentor. You know, my birth givers. You know, my mum's a strong relationship with that. You know, so that enables us to have different levels of mentors, and being able to have mentors is good. It helps with growth. It helps with many aspects of things. You know, having you know, family members. If you've got a big brother, if you've got an older sister or something, you know, if you can't find a mentor out there, find one indoors, find one in house, and see. You know, they know you best. Your family know you best. You know, they know your weaknesses. They know your strengths. Okay, and if you're slacking, they ain't gonna feel no way to tell you how you're slacking. Okay, so if anything, having a mentor for different things is bliss, and I would say, would always recommend, having a family member that can be a mentor for a specific thing as well. Um, that will also help in any aspects of growth, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. These all help. So yes, leveraging businesses and leveraging, having mentors, experiences. That's bliss. Yes, I do provide mentorship via Skype. So if you want to connect via Skype, you can connect with me via Skype, and we can do some one-to-one sessions. If you need some guidance on how to get set up with wealth, yeah, we can get guidance on how to get you set up with wealth generators as well. So if you do need that information, you're more than welcome to get in contact with the person who referred you here, and they can sort you out and get you set up, and get you connected, because you're speaking with me now. I'm able to reply to your messages, which lets you know, hey, I'm here to support. Here to support. So I won't continue for too long. Hopefully, you got enough information. Um, just in case, I do tend to say much. Okay, so I do have a lot to say. I'm very passionate. I have a lot to say, and a lot to express. So there's a lot out here. There's a lot to know, and I will only be doing information overload if I try to get it all out today. So we'll have to give it another day. So what I would say is, on Wednesday, uh, I will arrange. We Well, we'll arrange one now, and we'll make sure everything will be put in place to do a live um, stream on Wednesday at 9 o'clock, more sharper this time. Yeah, and we can connect. All right, we can connect without technical difficulties. We will be able to connect, and that can enable us to be able to answer any more questions, and hopefully those who are not shy, um, you regain uh, any form of confidence, and you just give me a shout. Anytime, just give me a shout. You can drop me a message on my email, which is there, connect@businessawakening.co, and we can get connected. Or you can just check out tradeawakening.com. You can also book your mentor connections as well from there as well. Or you can connect with Lucas himself or myself on the Facebook and Instagram. So connecting with us is very simple. It's available for you. So you can just get connected with the person that sent you here as well, which is very important. So yes, I appreciate everyone connected. I appreciate Lucas, yourself, being able to embrace the intro and let everyone know the aspect of the business as well. Also, behind the scenes, Talani as well. He's been working with the questions, and I can see answering many and posting up many. So it's always bliss. So I appreciate that, Talani, as well. So yes, we can always get connected as well. So the team is nice. The team is bliss, and it's ever growing, and our arms are open. Our arms are open. So if there's any embrace that you would like, hey, you're gonna get the embrace here. So when you're ready, just give us a shout. All right. So yes, I'll conclude on that. So Lucas, it's all yours. The floor's yours, they say.
Okay, all right. So hope you guys enjoyed listening to Craig. Here's something about the vision, about the stuff we are doing in basic. Um, so just in basic today. So if you want to join on Wednesday, listen to us. I'm going to talk to a little bit more in detail about the
Mhm.
products and how they work and which products that are. So what we are basically doing in the forex market. Um, I'm going to give you guys a little bit, yeah, about the background history of the company. And if you say, okay, I like that, I think that's something cool. Maybe bring people that you are going to tell about um, with you on the call on Wednesday, so that we can share the vision together with them. And I think that's quite cool. So sharing visions, sharing goals, like we already did, and make this stuff a little bit more bigger the next time. All right, guys. So have a wonderful evening. I hope you enjoyed, and we hear us and maybe see us later.
Yes, full joy on that. Definitely full joy. I appreciate that. And all I can do is just send some bliss, and just say, hey, everyone, have a blissful journey. And I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the connection. So more life, power, energy, and strength, everlasting manners, respect, and love. Have a blissful journey, and we'll stay connected. Easy.